basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, The basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin.
That was cut off a little quick, was it not? A little abrupt.
It was weird, and all I heard quietly in the corner was 5, 4, 3.
Jorge, come on, man. You like the time. You got to get that timing down, brother. Come on now. Timing.
5, 4, 3,
Johnny boss.
2.
Oh, cool hoodie, by the way, Tracy. I love that.
Thanks.
Yeah,
yep.
That's sick, man. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having an awesome Monday. Happy Monday.
There's no such thing.
There is such thing in my life. Every day is a happy day, Tracy.
Okay, there's no such thing as good morning.
There is good morning. What are you talking about?
There's a good morning around 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Still morning, technically. So,
first of all, as everybody has noticed, there is no such thing as at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. But that's okay.
Morning.
Maybe in your world.
I said morning, technically.
Maybe technically, yes. Technically and non-technically, it's in the morning.
11's lunchtime. Ish.
Yeah, usually that's it can be lunchtime, but it's still in the morning. Just want to throw that out there.
And this is why there's no such thing as a good Monday.
Mondays are awesome. I like Mondays, especially that's why Monday's the new Friday. You know what I'm saying? When you get a little older and you have kids, Monday is the new Friday. There's
that
a
I
reason
give
for
you.
that.
But I know fat kids that I'm wanting to go to school, so
yeah, but you love your job.
I do.
Okay, good. We got a question right off the bat here. Can we talk about chronic lifters? Any tips? I like this. We're just going to jump right into it. Chronic lifters.
There are people, Habib, that sometimes you're just like, I don't know, I'm going to dip them in cement and see what happens. Like, I don't know what to do with this person.
Dip
and it could
in cement.
Like I've spit on them. I've tried everything.
Jesus. You're a lifter.
Did it work? If it works, I'll do it. So, and that there could be a couple things. So it could be like medication, a health problem, just hereditary, really bad nails. They're doing things you don't know that they're really doing on the side. They're getting into things you didn't, because sometimes I had a client one time, like, her nails never came off and all her nails were like melted off, And I'm like, were you in any? No, I didn't do anything different. And as we're talking, she starts talking about how she's stripping her kitchen cabinets. Well, you been in a lot of stripper? Yeah. You wearing gloves? No. Yeah. That's why you have no nails right now. They don't think, but, now sometimes, or a lot of times, it's just finding the right product for them. So it could be, you've tried everything with acrylic on them and they're still lifting. Let's try gel. Let's switch it up.
Yeah.
Let's try something different. So it just might be that the product isn't correct. Not everybody can wear acrylic. Not everybody can wear gel. You got to find, that's why we have different products out there so we can find what's going to work for the client.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, in the end, it's kind of a process of like experimentation, right? You like with somebody that like is a chronic lifter, you got to find, you
got to play.
That's the story of everything. You know what I mean? Like you run into an issue, with everything and you got to play, you have to try things. It's literally how it goes. But I can see how that can get frustrating. You have that one client that is like constantly lifting, right? That can be frustrating.
And then, and when you have someone that's lifting, It could be like everybody else's nails are just fine. And you're just like,
Yeah.
I'm a failure. I'm going to lose all my clientele.
Yeah, it's important. You got to keep perspective. I think that always doing that analysis of, okay, is it just this one, or are all my clients, or is there, you know what I mean? Like, you have to do that. Just like we do with customer service, right? We always have, we'll get like a complaint of a product, and it's like, okay, how many complaints do we have, Trace? And then you always check with Anna. It's like, no, it's just this one person. Okay, it could have been that one jar, something happened. Regardless, we're going to change it out, but we don't have like a company-wide
percentages.
issue.
Well, yeah, unless you're Greg.
Unless you're Greg. We're like, we're going to change everything.
Everything needs to be changed.
We got a lot of activity going on here right now. Ooh. So I'd like to, if you can pull up that list, Jorge, and have Tracy shout out some of these, because we're already at level 4 Hype Train, by the way.
Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah. VKI Nails resubscribed for 1 month. It's been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you. Boho Bell coming in strong with 100 bits. Shawnee Starfire giving out 5 community sub gifts.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Danny J. Martin resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 5 months, and she said 5 months already. The time flies. Yes, it does. It really does. Mom of 2 boys cheering 10 bits. Shawnee in with 100 bits. Danny J in with another 10 bits. Boho Bells another 5 bits. Deep breath. Mom of 2 boys cheered 100 bits. SoCal Mandy in with 20 bits. Danny J. Martin another 10. Evelyn NC with 10 bits. Shawnee in with 1,000 bits.
Oh my God.
And then we go Laura Lou resubscribing for a total of 6 months. Laura Lou in with 5 bits. Mom of 2 boys another 5 bits. Danny J. Martin 15 bits. Shawnee in with 100 bits. Boho Bell gave out a community sub. Thank you so much. Boho Bell in with another 15 bits. Danny J. Martin 10 bits. Bald and the Beautiful 9 bits. Gigi in with 13 bits. Ashley's Life subscribed for 1 month. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to take a break now.
Okay, let me just say this. Wait, hold on. Take a break. I do want to let everybody know. Oh my God, we just hit. Geez, Johnny Sharfire, another 5 gifted. Holy mackerel, we just hit Hype Train 4. Thank you so much.
Wow.
You've gifted a total of 62 in the channel, which is insane. I want to say this now, okay? If we have channel points that are currently active, okay, and I want to just kind of break this down for you guys. All right. If you're on YouTube, unfortunately, this is only a Twitch thing, and by streaming with us on Twitch, you can earn what are called channel points. Okay. Unfortunately, on YouTube, we can't do it. It's only on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube and you want to make the switch over and come
to the dark side,
of Twitch, you can start earning channel points. There's a lot more options in the chat as well. So down at the bottom, like underneath the chat, there's a little like circle. It's a little bubble. Looks like a little bubble with a little infinity sign. If you click that, it says channel points. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And this is, these are basically all the rewards that we have currently. So at 300 channel points, you can unlock a random, what do you call it? You can unlock a random sub emote, which is cool. At 500, you can choose an emote to unlock. At 500, you can do a highlight my message, which is cool. So like if there's, if you have a tech question that you really want to ask, it'll highlight it, and then we will, obviously, it's not going to pass us. We're going to see it. At 1,000, you can modify an emote. At 3,000, we do a live nail check. Me and Trace, basically, right there, we're going to do a check. We're going to check out our nails, inspect, make sure that they're golden. You guys can see our nails as well. At 5,000, make Habib sing on stream. So yes.
1 minute, right?
For basically 1 minute while I'm having whatever conversation we're having, I have to sing through that conversation.
Please never, ever do that to me. Ever.
At 10,000, glitter chef giveaway. So Tracy will create a custom glitter mix just for you right on stream. She'll do it, and then we're going to send it to you. So you'll have your own custom Chef Tracy glitter mix. 50,000, you get a Pixel Heart shirt. 70,000, a wine trucker hat. 100,000, you get a $25 wine gift card. Spend it however you want. 500,000, you pick your own Zoom class. 750, you can choose your own pro kit. And then at 1 million channel points, if you really want to wait, you do a one-on-one training, and that can be with Greg or Tracy. A one-on-one, I think it's for an hour, right?
Via Zoom,
correct. And it is literally one-on-one for an hour, all questions, doing nails with Tracy or Greg. Is huge, extremely, extremely valuable. So this is kind of our
I thought we were friends. Like what in the world? She's have Habib Singh. I thought we were friends. Like
have Habib Singh. Yes. And then if you click on, so check this out. Now, if you go to the bottom and you click how to earn channel points, you can actually see. So every 5 minutes you watch, you get 10. You claim special bonuses, 50. Participate in a raid. If we do a raid, it's 250. If you follow the channel, if you follow us, you get 300. Monthly first cheer, I think in bits is 350. Monthly first gift, if you gift a sub, is 500. Grow a watch streak up to 450. And I think that's if you do, is that 2 in a row? Do you know, Jorge? I gotta ask Ramon. Maybe on the next one, we'll have Ramon come on the next one. He can help to explain some of these. A tier 1 sub, you get a 1.2 multiplier. So if you're a tier 1 sub, instead of earning 1-to-1, you earn 1.2. Tier 2 earns 1.4, and a tier 3 sub, you earn double the amount, which is pretty freaking cool. So this is how we have it set right now. And again, if you're on YouTube, I would consider coming over to Twitch, because just by being on the stream, you're earning channel points just by coming here and watching. So if you're doing that already on YouTube, I'm not trying to like push you away from YouTube. Obviously, we love YouTube. We're going to continue streaming on YouTube, but you get to earn channel points, and then like you can do some fun stuff with it. Like emotes and make me sing, and maybe we'll do a dance one at some point. Maybe I'll sing and I'll dance, Trace. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of one of those.
Anyway, we have a few questions.
Yes, but hold on. But wait, there's more. Hold on. We're gonna get to questions in a second. So, I want to make sure that you guys do understand this. So, like, just to kind of finalize the channel points. It's just by being on the stream, you are earning channel points. Okay, and then go to that section again. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the little bubble thing with the infinity sign. Just click on that and you'll get all the information. If you have questions, let us know. If I can answer it, I will. If not, we'll get Ramon maybe on the chat. He can explain, or maybe on Wednesday we'll have him come on board. Okay.
So the questions, 2 questions, kind of the same. Do the points add up each time?
Yes,
so basically, do they roll over?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because there's no way that you would ever accumulate 1 million points in one. So they do. And I think, is there a leaderboard? Ramon, do you know that?
It's Jorge today. Ramon's next door because of class.
Oh, okay. Jorge, do you know that if there eventually becomes like a leaderboard?
I'm not too sure about the actual leaderboard.
He's not sure.
Okay. We'll find out. But I know that you do accumulate. You accumulate and then you can spend.
Yeah. But
so
you only get the channel points through live streams, not through the
correct.
VOD.
Not the what?
Not the VOD, the video on demand.
Oh, right. Exactly. It's got to be through watching live.
I think those were the only questions I saw on it. I might have, if I missed you, I'm sorry, just re-ask. But I think that was kind of it, was the rollover.
Yes, exactly. So I'll get, again, I'm new to this too. So we're figuring this out, but I'm excited about, because it's going to be a fun way for us to engage on the stream. So let's see here. It seems like influencers are spending a lot of time showing the new colors and the artwork, but not a lot of time on the prep work, which is crucial. In general, I think there's a lot of influencers that just show the design. They're not maybe focusing on teaching those like fundamentals, right, of like prep. But obviously, if you're going to be an in-salon tech, crucial. It is huge. I do the same prep on everyone, but one of my clients always has lifting or nails popping off before her next appointment. Very different from other clients.
Just get rid of her.
Yeah,
Just
fire her.
Just
Stress me out.
I don't want to see you no more. It's you. It's not me. It might just be a change. You might just need to try something else on her. It happens to all of us.
Question: do you have to do hair to do nails? I want to become licensed, but the schools near me offer nails with hair. So that's a cosmetology, it sounds like, right?
It's really common that school, they don't have a separate program. It's hard to find, really, that they just have the nail. You don't have to, no. But a lot of schools just only offer cosmetology. So you might have to either kind of suck it up and do the whole 10 months and then, learn what you want, take it in the direction you want, or go ahead and see if you can find somewhere, maybe in a neighboring town, that just offers nails.
And let me see here. Wow. Trace, where did we leave off on the bits? And
I think Jorge has it marked. So Gigi with 20 bits, Danny J with 10 bits. Danny J gave out a community sub. Wow. Then we have Crystal Glitterbug in with 5 bits, Evelyn NC with 5 bits. We have Jenny, VZQZ, cheering 1 bit. We have a resubscription, Lou Cake with Prime, has been subscribed for 6 months. Ashley's Life, 100 bits. And that's it. Not that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's not. That's it. But yeah, I got the top.
Thank you guys, everybody, for all of that. That is insane. In addition to the channel points too, we will be doing some Twitch giveaways. I know you guys want to do that, just random. We're going to do like completely random giveaways on here as well. But the first, we're doing this a step at a time. So I want to get the channel points going and give that a little bit of time. And then 100%, we're going to do some giveaways too. So appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. It's incredible. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to sing. Really. Was watching a YN real time from 2019 where they joked about Habib doing nails. Just thought it was funny since Habib has come so far and is doing awesome. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? I think we've always talked about possibly learning nails, right? Or Tracy teaching me, Greg teaching me. And I've always kind of had a curiosity. And I think the vlog where I did 1,000 over, I didn't do 1,000. I did a lot. But Tracy helped me with quite a few of them too, because I won some challenges, and then Greg did a few of them. But I think overall I did close to 700 nails in 7 hours, something like that. I will tell you, by the end of that, I really understand consistency. I understand positioning. I understand picking up the pearl, getting smaller pearls, larger pearls. Doing that many, you pick it up real quick. And it's no, definitely at some point I'm going to do a full set on Tracy at some point. After doing that many, that's going to be a cakewalk. Not a cakewalk.
I thought you were doing my nails for my vacation.
When are you going?
The 19th.
The 19th. Okay, we can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do something for sure.
I want to do them.
I got you. Especially the nail check, making Habib dance and more. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. School is not fun. Yeah. I just thought I'd read that comment out, and we hear you. We hear you.
It's, you know what? Let's take it further. It sucks. It sucks.
You know,
You get through it.
yeah, I guess it depends, right? There were some classes in school that I actually liked a lot in college, but I don't know.
I'm assuming they're talking nail school.
Oh, yeah. It could be nail school. I wasn't sure if she was talking about that.
School in general for me just sucked, but nail school
Nail
especially.
school's got to be gnarly. It's got to be gnarly. I was wondering if there's any plans for a pastel and neon mission control color set, because that would be great.
Pastel and neons. Neons are very hard for us to do. Yeah. But we may or may not, cannot deny or confirm some new colors coming.
Yes. In the works. Just want to say that YM videos and products help me so much. Thanks for keeping things going. Thank you, Jennifer. There's a lot more coming. So hang in there. There's a lot more coming. I'm doing gel nails. What's the best way to apply the sculpting gel? Great question.
Oh, Habib has a favorite.
My personal favorite is using the gel in the tip sculpting method. So you take the full cover tips and you put the gel in there and then you attach it and then cure it. I did my own hand. I did one hand about a month ago. It's on a vlog. I had to do it within an hour. I think I did it in less than 45 minutes. Yeah.
I think it was 43 minutes.
Yeah. And I love that method because it's, as a beginner, it helps me to understand like what the shape should look like. And it starts to help me to visualize it. So if I do go into sculpting acrylic, I've kind of got that burned in my head, but I love the gel in the tip sculpting method. That's my favorite. What about you, Trace?
It's hard to go wrong with that. Like especially if I'm doing myself, I really do love it. And I'm a hardcore, like, well, am I questioning myself? Because I'm like, I'm a hardcore sculptor, but I'm also a hardcore, if there's a faster way to do it or easier, do it that way.
You're all about efficiency.
Efficiency. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and the shape is just beautiful. It's hard to beat. And we have some great videos. If you want to sculpt, we have those too, but we have several. I think I did a set on myself. You've done a set on yourself recently. Check the videos out.
Do you have any advice for finding a salon to work in? Best way to contact, questions to ask? I'm just about to finish nail school. This is from Pesto Peep. I like your name, Pesto Peep. I know, it's a good name. What if they're about to finish school, finding is it literally like contact? Are you just like
literally is contact?
Yeah.
Find some salons you really kind of look up to, that you like. Just because, they're not advertising that they're looking for someone doesn't mean they aren't either. A lot of times I didn't put it out there. I was just waiting for the right person to contact me. Hit them up in DMs. I wouldn't go in personally because people are very busy at work and you're probably never going to find them where you can talk. But hit them up DM. I really love your work. I'm coming out of school. Do you have any advice for me? Are you looking for anybody, and just keep on working it over and over and over. I know Habib's number one thing is, and it's right, start your marketing. So they have something they can go look at. Like when you hit them up on a DM, they're going to click on your account and go, let me check out the work. So that's my thing. I would start with the places that that's where you want to be.
Yeah. It's crazy, Tracy. Like when I hear somebody that's in that mode of like, I'm about to finish school and I'm looking for a salon, I get like excited, like genuinely I do, because that feeling of like, I'm literally about to enter my career. I'm going to find a place that I'm going to make money. I'm going to make my career. I'm going to meet clients. I'm going to meet people. I'm going to start my Instagram, my social media. Like you're about to start on this unbelievable journey
of your life.
For the rest of your life. And you guys go watch the Biz Talk, How to Make $100,000 a Year that Tracy and I did a couple weeks ago. Okay. If you're just starting, go watch that video. Like me and Tracy and I know very well that you can make 6 figures doing nails. Okay. But then when we break down and we've done this before, but like every time we break down the math, we're always in shock. Like, oh my God, this is really, really possible. It's really possible.
Very attainable.
Very attainable.
Let's talk about that video a little bit, because I read some of the comments, and it's interesting how people are like, you got to pay taxes, and of course you have to pay taxes. If I get a salary job that is $100,000 a year, I have to pay taxes. So, yeah, of course. And, when you've considered that the low end we were talking about was like 104,000, we weren't even talking about the top end of nails and before,
exactly.
But it's always interesting to me that when people start going in on that, and I'm just like,
yeah, I mean, I think no matter what information we put out, right, there's always going to be people like, we know this, right? There's always, and that's why it's interesting when people come on here and they ask questions to us of like, hey, I put out some pics and people were kind of like, ragging on me on my, it's like, dude, we understand.
Yeah.
We put a video out about this is how you can make $100K a year. And we're going to break it down for you. And we want you to do it like so positive, and people are still like,
they get attacked for it.
They get attacked for it. And it's,
we talk about this all the time. I get very excited or a little defensive maybe about when I want everybody to make as much money as possible.
You want
and
people
when
to
I
do well.
know you have a good career, don't let people discourage you like that. Don't, because it's such a good career. The possibilities of putting food on the table, that feeling, Habib, of when you can put food on the table, you can go get your kids those new shoes you want. If you want to take a little vacation, you can, and you're not stressed.
Yeah.
Nails can do that.
Yes, nails can do that. And I think that's the thing is like, no matter, like, I had a recent experience, I'll say this, okay, where I shared some like news with some family, okay, like some good news with some.
You're pregnant? Sorry. You'd be rich.
No. It's just, you actually stumped me there. You completely caught me off guard that I did not have a smart ass response for you. So Trace, good job. You just threw me off. Oh my God.
Sorry. Continue.
No, never stop doing that. But I shared some news, and it was like so funny because like you share news and there's always that one family member, right? And this is the same thing with social media and just people in general. That's a little annoyed that something good's happening to you, and they'll come around and be like, yeah, well, and initially I was like really upset about it. I was like, what a jerk. And then I kind of sat back and I was like, oh, I get it. This person is really not a happy individual, right? Yeah. And always kind of wants to compete, wants to like try to be better than everybody, right? And then here I come with I'm just sharing some good news, and they're mad. And that's really all it is. That's all it is, Mm-hmm. And the people also, Trace, like when you're like, hey, make $100,000 a year, if you're going to take that in one of two ways, right? If you're not making $100,000 doing nails, you're going to take it one of two ways. You're either going to go, dude, oh my God, I got to do more. Like, let me get my prices up so that I'm at least charging $50. Let me do X. You're either that person, and then eventually you make $100,000 a year, or you're the person that's like, that's so dumb, because you don't want to put in the work, because you don't want to like, so what are you going to do? You're going to attack it. You're going to get negative on it. And like, that's what some people do.
You don't want to be wrong.
Yes.
You're doing it because unfortunately sometimes, family member, if they were admitting, hey, good, that's awesome, Habib, it's almost like they were wrong in their journey, or I don't know. It's a resentment, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And what interesting, I just found out that resentment is in the jealousy family, not
Yes.
anger. It's jealousy. So that was kind of interesting. I was watching something, and but that's what they're doing. They resent
That's
you.
interesting.
They're jealous of you.
I'd say sometimes it gets like if I resent. Well, yeah, this is a whole other.
It is the whole thing, but it does make sense. I think it could be both.
It does.
Personally.
I think it could be both too. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
But it was a kind of an interesting
it's very
view of it. Yeah,
it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I got the concealer base pink. Can I use it just for an overlay? Or I love it and the Clear Flex gel too. Can I use them both for the same overlay and build a nail? Or can I build two? Oh, I got the concealer base pink. Can I use it just for overlay or can I build two? Like, can I use the base for an overlay or can I use it to build?
You don't want to build with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so base always, right? Has a higher amount of resin. It's whatever, everything kind of weaves itself into, it anchors. So if you build it, it's going to get hot. You don't want to build it. So, but you can use it as your base for like gel polish, things like that, but always thin. You never want it thick. Flex, on the other hand, is builder. You can use it to build. You don't use it as a base, but you use it as a builder. Gels can get so confusing. It's so confusing, but so I like to put it in 4 categories. You have base, right? You have our clear base, concealer pink. Then you have the builders. That's ranging from Flex to Clear Sculptor. Those are all builders. You have whites, and then you have your tops.
Yes.
And that really helped me to, at least it helped me.
It can be confusing because there's so many, but when you break it down like that there's your bases, there's your builders, your whites, and then your tops, right? That's like, oh, okay, I get it. Now there's, within those categories, there's different options, but that does help to simplify it a lot when you break it down like that, Trace. It really does. Let's see. I can see my points adding up. How cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
This is going to be really, really fun. Like, I don't even know when people start actually using the channel points to have us do things, or when making, having Trace make a custom glitter, or even if you guys win some of the other prizes, it's going to be really cool. Plus, again, we're going to do giveaways on top of it. I'm excited about it. It's cool, right, Lily Pearl?
I do have a question on that.
Sure.
Why isn't so many and I get to slap Greg? Where was that one?
Yeah. So that's the hidden one, Trace. Yes. And here's the thing. It's basically only I have view on it. And so I'll let you know when we do that on air. It could be daily.
Yeah, because it's like only one bit, right? Like it gets you that.
Yeah, it's secret. I can't really say, but don't worry. Only I can see it, and then I'll let you know. Like, hey, Greg, come in the room. Just like that. Does that work? Does that work for you?
It felt good just talking about it.
It really does. It really, really does. I'm just going down the chat, guys. Let's see here. So I asked my man, should I bring my nail stuff over? He said, yes, bring that over. When you don't, because you're not nice when you don't get your practice in. Guys, having withdrawals here.
That's funny.
Yeah, and keep posting your work in Discord, Lily Pearl, because you do some beautiful work, by the way. Just want to say that. Like, we're always going through the Discord and just checking things out. And a lot of I'll be honest with you, a lot of the nails that we see in the lookbook are beautiful. But I see yours come up and I'm just like, wow, she does really, really good work. Does the Twitch giveaway are going to be just for US residents? We're going to try to make them international. So like if it's a giveaway where it's a dangerous good inside, something, that has shipping restrictions, it'll be US only. But if we do something that's not, it'll be international. So we're going to try to do that. Maybe like switch back and forth. How was your back, Habib? Thank you, SoCal Mandy, for asking. My back is actually feeling really good. I have to do daily core, glute, and exercises, and then on top of that, I have to do these insane stretches. It takes me about 20 minutes a day, but I feel it's crazy how much it helps. I had a friend of mine. He was a professional volleyball player. He played on the pro circuit for like 15 years. And the guy's a incredible athlete. He's a monster too. And he had the exact same thing as me. He had like lower back spasms, right? So he came over and he was like, dude, I'm going to show you this. But you have to do it like every day. And if you do, you will not have issues. And ever since he showed me, I've been doing it since November. No issues since then. Yeah, no issues.
It's amazing what stretching can do.
Oh, my God,
Stan's the same way. When we went into COVID, his back went completely out. And he has to. Finally, he put a gym in the house. He has to lift and he has to stretch,
every
or
day.
he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's the same. And I think like I'm kind of built like a smaller version of Stan in terms of like my body proportion. Like I have a bigger upper body and smaller lower body, right? Which puts a lot of pressure. It puts a lot of pressure on the lower back. So just the way that my body type is, and then I used to like my natural like sitting is like a hunch.
I'm horrible. I'm so bad about it.
I'm bad too. But I've like now, like when I drive, my seat is up, my chair is up, and I have to focus on that.
Stan gets so mad when he gets in the car and I've been driving. He's like, who the heck drives like this?
Did you ride your bike to work today?
I did.
Is that kind of your daily commuter now?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it depends. Tomorrow I have to go from here to get my hair done, so I'm not going to go ride the bike. But yeah, when I can, it just feels so good.
I gotta say, man, I'm jealous. Like I think that's like it's like a 15-minute part of the day, right? Because it takes about 15 minutes to get to work, 20, maybe 15. Yeah, where it's like, I mean, it's exciting. Like
nothing going on. And it's, I was explaining to you, like the whole time I just smile. And I was telling Stan, I'm like, oh, I know what it is. It's the closest thing to riding horses I have found without.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hi guys. How can I prevent to distortion my acrylic nails when I have to put 3 layers of gel to do cat eye, base gel, black, cat eye gel, and top gel? I do a coffin nail and it ends like square nail. Help, please. So it looks like there's a lot of layers.
A lot of layers.
So I guess she's trying to get a coffin shape, but then it ends up like a square, maybe bulky, and
it bulks out, which we've talked about, right? Sometimes, like even when you go to do a top coat gel or gel polish, sometimes you're like, oh, I love my shape of my nails, and you get it on, you're like, what happened? They start looking bulbous and you lose your shape. So you really want to concentrate on getting it every layer thin, and then come down your sides after you're done before you cure it. Can we get here? Oh, my nails are looking horrible. Jorge. Hi, Jorge. Hey, Jorge. Jorge.
What's going on? Oh my God. Okay, go ahead.
So apply it right, nice and thin. And then I want you to just kind of come down the sides a little bit, make them even thinner, because you can always come in and touch it up with a little color. And then that's going to help keep that shape. And when I have to build multiple layers like that, I'm going to actually make the nail thinner than I typically would, because I'm going to get added strength with all those layers that I'm putting on. So it's something you kind of will have to work with and learn, how to get that strength with your layers. But that's the number one way of keeping your shape. Nice.
I think we got some bit donations and some other stuff. Can you shout them out, Trace?
Is that where I'm starting? Okay. GG 19 bits. Miss Net 18 bits, SoCal Mandy 200 bits, GG 16 bits, Miss Net 15 bits, Ginny 5 bits, GG 11 bits, Miss Net 10 bits. Created by Cooper. Okay, we're going backwards. That's really annoying, Jorge, but I'm gonna let it go. Created by Cooper, resubscribed with Prime 11 months so far.
Wow.
Jenny, subscribing with Prime. Thank you, thank you. SoCal Mandy gifting a Pure 1 to Gigi subscription. SoCal Mandy's gifting to Lily Pearl a subscription.
Wow.
Is that SoCal Mandy in with another gifting to Skitcraft. I hope I said that right. Sorry. And Gigi 20 bits. Oh, wow. How do you say that, Jorge?
O-N-G nails.
I don't have my glasses. Is that H? Okay. I think it's OLNJ. Old J? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Subscribing with Prime. Thank you. Thank you. 10 months. 10 months with that.
Wow. Thank you for the 10 months.
Yeah. And that's it. I mean, I don't mean that's it because it's amazing. I just want to make sure I caught everybody. And I don't like going backwards. That was weird.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't follow it. I was tripping out. I was trying to follow it.
You started up here.
You're going down to, okay, I see. Thank you guys so much. SoCal Mandy, thank you so much. I think you've gifted 22 on the channel. Thank you. Everybody that has contributed. Thank you. Seriously. You guys keep this going. You keep it alive. And it's
the juices and the berries.
The juices and berries. Are you guys planning to update your e-file current nail tech student? We're always, here's the thing. We're always looking at like improving all of our products. Like if you look at our e-file when it first started, there's been so many evolutions, because we're always looking to improve. So are we always looking? Yes. Are we looking now? We're looking at everything. You know what I mean? But it's a conversation that actually I think I had with Tracy maybe a month ago of like, hey, I want to look at improving,
next
e-file. Yeah, next gen. So the conversation has started, but our current one is really, really good. It's a solid product, and you can't go wrong. So if you're thinking about getting one, trust me, you should get that one. It's a really good e-file.
Each generation of e-file Young Nails comes out with is an excellent e-file. We have mentors that still have e-file 2 generations back because there's no need to switch it. So, feel confident. It's not like if you get one now, it's going to be completely outdated and, not working. It's an excellent e-file.
Yeah. Ridiculously cute art by Jen. I like your name, by the way. It's a really good name. I think it's more common with the tax avoidance when it's people who are hoping to make an income based on that hobby, as opposed to people who are generally looking at this career. So like as a hobby, I think it's, if you're under, I don't know, 6 or 7, I think it's under $600 a year. I think there's certain allowances of like, what you have to claim and what you don't have to claim up to a certain amount per year, right? According to the government. Now, don't quote me on that. Talk to an accountant, right? I'm not giving you advice, but I just want to say that.
This is not financial advice. That's every channel I watch starts with that.
You have to say that because like, I don't want somebody to say, you told me. No, I'm not telling you. I'm just, but if it's a hobby and you're making a couple grand a year, you still have to claim it. You know what I mean? You should claim it, pay the taxes. That way you just don't have any issues. I think I've told this before, but back in 2001, when our financials were a mess and I had to hire someone to help organize. And the first thing this guy told me, it was so weird the way he said it, but I never forgot it. He was like, hey, Habib, just letting you know, like, if I work for you, no monkey business. And I was like, what? He's like, no monkey business. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? No monkey business. He goes, a lot of small businesses like to play around with numbers and taxes. He goes, first of all, I don't do that. But number 2, You should never, ever, ever do that. I'm telling you, don't do that, because if you ever want to get a loan from a bank, if you ever want to grow your business, you never want to get into a situation where you're audited and then they find something. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be on their audit cycle for like the rest of your life. Like if you get audited, you want to show clean and be like, check me out, I'm clean as a whistle. And then they are like, awesome. And you're done. Pay your taxes. Don't mess around.
That was the one thing. I have always been, I had a partner who hated it because she was always wanting to do something shady. And I'm just like, I don't have to stay up at night worrying about things. I count my tips, I count everything, and I don't have to worry about it. Though I think someone mentioned, it depends where you live too, because most states you have to be licensed to charge for nails.
Right. So right. Exactly. That's exactly right. In the end, that is correct. I really wish I could figure out a way to work full time and get my license. I was in a school years ago where the people just up and left in the middle of the night, and I had to choose to go to work, but I always wanted to go back, but not having money just makes it difficult. Ashley's P Life.
I think I know what school that was.
Yeah. First of all, that sucks. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Second of all, you can figure out a way. I know you can. Like if this is something you really want to do, sometimes, man, it's not easy, right? It's never easy doing something that you want to do and making it a career. And if nails is it, I hope you find a way, because I think the nail industry it's a beautiful industry. It's a great career, and it's not easy. It's hard, but I think you will really love it and enjoy it.
A lot of schools offer night courses now, and then you can attend on the weekend. Now you're going to be one tired person, 100%.
Yeah.
And it might take a little longer, but check that out. That might work for you.
Good morning from Kansas. Welcome, Kansas. Currently in nail tech school. Congratulations. Awesome. I'm so excited. I love everything nails, and you guys' guidance and lessons give me foundation and confidence before enrolling. Thank you for that. And we're very excited for you, Pamela. Awesome. I can make a beef sing right now, but I'll save Tracy. SoCal Maddie, that's hilarious. Base, builders, whites, and tops. Is that the correct? Yes, that's when you think about gel, hard gel, right? Base, builders, whites, and tops are the categories. That is correct. Here's an interesting question. My client's nails keep on chipping, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I do all the prep and have followed your videos, but still don't know what I'm doing wrong. Help me, please. From Gezi 1998.
98. Did she say all her clients, Habib?
My client's nails. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of her clients.
Okay, so
not just one.
Couple things. First, I need to know what you're doing. Is it gel polish and all that's artificial to me, but is it gel polish? Is it acrylic gel? So if it's gel polish, could simply be a prep issue, because a lot of people prep gel polish like they're prepping for a polish job, and they buff and they don't use protein bond and they don't do certain things that's going to make it stick. Now, if it's an enhancement and you're getting chipping, I would say you're saying chipping, not lifting. I would say that you're just applying it a little too thin. And that's super common when you first start out, because we know we want the nail to look nice and thin. And we don't want it thick. So we tend to go to a little too thin side. We have some great videos on how to make the tip look thinner without losing your apex. We have some great videos on apex and where to put it and how thick it should be. This is something that will get better with time. We all struggled with this exact thing. If it is gel polish, we have some great gel polish videos on how to prep for gel polish, and that should solve that problem.
Awesome. Guys, I've stuck to the workout while watching Twitch. Nice. Hi, new on Twitch. Welcome. Anybody that's new on Twitch, welcome. And now that you're on Twitch, you can start earning channel points. So I want to let everybody know real quick, if you're on YouTube, if you join us on Twitch. You can start earning channel points, which you can turn in for later. You can cash them in for such things as Tracy making you a custom glitter mix, a Zoom class, a pro gel kit, me singing and dancing, blah, 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 blah. So many things, so many fun. Yeah, I know, me too. Highlighting your comment. If you have if you have a question you want us to really dive into, you can do that as well. Let's see, Baby B, sorry. I'm just going down here. Good morning, Exotica's Empire. Good morning. For Flex Gel in the gel kit, when should I use Flex Gel in the system? So when do you use Flex?
You can use Flex to build. Now, personally, I like to work with thicker builders. So I like more build pink, usually concealer pink or concealer peach consistency for building. Flex, I like to use for mixing. And the reason I like it for mixing is because as you mix glitter into a gel, it gets thicker. So it's going to thicken up that gel. All preference. That's why we have so many. When I first started doing gel, it was pretty much one consistency. It was honey and it was awful. And it was like, just deal with it. Now we have so many different options because we want you to work the way you want to work. Some people will do Flex for fills because it's just a thin layer. If their nail body's clear, they'll just pull out Flex and fill with that because you don't need much. So you got to play with it. Just play. That's why there's so many different gels in that kit because we want you to figure out what you want to use.
I haven't been with you guys long, but if you don't mind me asking a question, what are bits? How do you get them? So bits are, you have to come on Twitch, and bits are basically, it's the currency of Twitch, and you can donate bits to the channel. By donating bits, you can earn channel points. You get channel points, you can then turn them in for other things. But it's just a fun way of like contributing. You basically donate to the channel. And it is the currency of Twitch. I hope that makes sense. Let's see here, Mike. Okay, I did that one already. How can if I want to collab with your brand, absolutely in love with your brand. Thank you. And most of all, appreciate your educated videos. Thank you so much. If you're interested in becoming like an influencer, or I think that's what you're asking, just shoot us an email. Should they send it? Where should they send that email, Trace?
Well, we'll just make it easy. We'll send it all to Kira because we have Perfect. The influencer and ambassador split. But Kira can direct it in either way. So Kira@youngnails.com.
Got it. There you go. And that's KIERA.
Yeah.
Thank you for responding. I appreciate it. Of course. Oh, it's $500 plus you have to report as income. Okay, that's standard. Okay, I knew it was somewhere around there. I wasn't sure. I need a YN Lite and e-file. Just call me Boo. You can go to the website.
You make it sound so easy.
Or I would say this, in like, honestly, if you can wait, for like a big purchase like that, wait until our Memorial Day, because we'll be doing, a bigger sale. It's a little over a month and a half away, but if you can wait, that's the time to do it. I'm just saying. Hello, I started doing my own nails, and so far I'm good with acrylic powder. So I wanted to try gel from you guys, but some stay on and some after a day pop off. Wanted to know if I'm doing anything wrong.
So if they're popping or peeling, I would say that you're probably not prepping the surface correctly. So gel is just like acrylic. It needs either something sticky. Well, acrylic doesn't need that, or it needs something textured. So you got to prep the nail just like you would acrylic, because back in the day, at least, they taught me that gel was completely different as far as prep and everything than acrylic. It's not. The prepped exactly the same way. And then if you're putting it over a tip or something, you got to make sure you rough up that surface. Gel won't stick to a slick, smooth surface. So just make sure you have that texture for the gel to stay put. And then as far as thickness, it should be about the same as your acrylic.
And then somebody was asking about the jellies. If they are for sale, if you go to the acrylic section, acrylic powder, they are on there. All 8 of them. You can order them individually now. So just wanted to let you know that they are part of the acrylic line as of now. So you can order them individually as you want. What are fair prices for nail sets? I think this is an interesting question. I think it's not so much what's the fair price. I like to look at it, and Tracy, you can tell me if you agree with me or not, but it's more of, well, what is the market price in your area? And, you need to make sure you're charging a price where you're making money. I mean, pricing is so important. Like, would you say, Tracy, like, if you're starting out, finding out what the market is, making sure you're within market, but then have a long-term goal of like, okay, eventually I'm going to get them up to like $70, $80 a service on average.
So what Habib said, finding out what people are charging around you is so important. I knew what all the salons around the town were charging. Now, that didn't necessarily mean that I had to charge exactly what they were charging, but I definitely wanted to be up there, if not more than them. So sometimes we think, oh, everybody's charging this, and they're not, because what we do is we drive by and we see a walk-in place and we see that it says $25 for a full set on their window. And you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta, that's the market. Go in there and try to get a $25 set. That's where it starts.
Yeah.
You want length, you want this, you want that, you want specialty. You're not getting out of there any cheaper than probably at least $55, $60. So that being said, you have to know what that what your competition is doing. And then, like I said, that doesn't mean that's what you have to charge. I always wanted to be at the highest range. That's why we used to have the road shows. Remember, Habib? Reading? And basically everybody in Northern California would come to this thing. We have about 200 people. And I'm like, listen, we're all together. Can we just agree to stop fighting each other? Like, if we all dictate the price together, we're all going to be making as much money as possible. Quit competing against each other. Yeah, you have to know. And then also, going along with that, if you're new, also know what the market, what everybody is getting in the market. Start there, and what the price is.
Yeah, I think that's really, really good. And I think that's really key what you said. You got to be careful, because if you're doing research or you call and they're like, oh, it's $25 a set, don't get a menu and see, does that include color? Does that include, I mean, I've seen some charge for top coat. Like,
seriously, when Greg first taught me, that's what he told us to do. He said, charge an extra $5 for finish. And I'm like, I'm just going to raise my prices $5.
There you go.
And clients don't have a choice, because the other option was buffing oil and licking the nail until it was smooth for 15 minutes. And I'm going to give you an option.
Not a good option. No, not a good option. Let's do a couple more here. What's your best advice for ombre, for doing an ombre? There's so many different ways to do ombre.
Airbrush
is probably
airbrush.
One of these. If you don't have an airbrush,
get an airbrush. No, there's so many different ways. You acrylic, a core white, cover pink, beautiful combo, makes a gorgeous ombre. You have gel's tricky to ombre. Like with a hard gel, I recommend doing it more with gel polish versus, or another method that I like is powder coating the ombre with
I love that one.
Pigments and stuff like that. Makes beautiful ombres. So there's many different ways on how to do it. Find the one that works best for you.
A couple shout outs. Can we give those shout outs? I saw there was a few more that
So SoCal Mandy coming in with another tier 1 sub to Evelyn. Miss Net cheering 16 bits. Gigi 16 bits. Miss Net 18 bits.
The war.
I saw them saying bit war. I saw you guys.
I know. They go
Gigi in for Nick 19 bits. Just Call Me Boo 10 bits. Priscilla Ski 6 bits. SoCal Mandy giving another tier 1 to Mint Addict. We have Lily Pearl cheering 100 bits. Just Call Me Boo cheering 5 bits.
Wow.
insane. You guys are
Thank you
insane.
guys. So
Crazy in all the right places.
I know. You guys are unbelievable. I hope so. This is again, I just want to say this before we head out. The channel points, if you're on YouTube, when we go live on Wednesday, come on over to Twitch if you can, because you can earn channel points. When you earn channel points, basically you just click down by the chat. You'll see a little bubble looking thing with a little infinity symbol. Click that. It shows you what you can do. You can get custom emotes. You can have Tracy create a custom glitter for you. You can win merch. You can win a Zoom class. You can win a private one-on-one training with Greg or Tracy. $25 gift cards as well. Pro kits. You can make me sing and dance on stream. We do live checks, highlight my message. There's a lot of cool stuff that we're going to be doing, plus giveaways on Twitch as well. So just want to give you a heads up. What's a new one?
They do it, and Habib has to tell you one thing on the sale.
Oh, that's a good one. We'll have to work that one in. That's and it's got to be a good one, right? It can't be like I have to actually tell you what's on the sale. I think that's really interesting. Yeah, that's cool. We'll talk to Ramon and see. This is all just the beginnings of it too, guys. It's going to evolve as we go, but this community is really starting. We're building, and you guys are a huge part of it. We absolutely love this. If you have any questions, hit us up on Discord.
Are those all new, Jorge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shout them out.
SoCal Mandy, 5 bits. Nails Crib, 100 bits. Miss Net, 13 bits. Just Call Me Boo, 10 bits. Boho Bell, 14 bits. Gigi back in with 15 bits. Jen Sparkles Nails, 10 bits. Just Call Me Boo, 10 bits.
Wow. Thank you guys so much. Unbelievable stream today. And this is going to get really fun. It's going to get fun. We will see you guys on Wednesday. Have an amazing Monday.
Oh,
and
Johnny Starfire in with 100 bits.
Johnny Starfire. Thank you guys. Thank everybody that donated. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Bye.
Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, it puts it on the skin, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket, it puts it on the skin, it puts it on the skin. It puts it on the skin, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket. Lotion, the basket, the lotion and puts it in the basket.